How we doing, people? It's 12:15 on Friday the 8th of April. Blown away. That's all I can say. So they had, what, a few hours off yesterday evening by the look of it. They've obviously been out on a slide this morning spraying something that's forming over time. Fuck me. Honestly, the sky is horrendous, man. Like, there's all this created cloud already, which has dropped already through the sky, which is forming the cumulonimbus or cumulostratus, depending on your point of view. And then there's just this fucking shit everywhere. There's fucking weird streaky stuff everywhere. I can feel the frequency, the weird pressure in the air as well. I can feel it in my ears. I can feel it in the side of my head, which means the 5G is back on again on the sly. They are so devious. Just when you think we're getting somewhere, they're still up to no good. I'm just going to end this one here, and then I'll give you a pan round of what the sky looks like. So this is what I'm talking about. This high up stuff that doesn't move because there isn't any wind high up in the ionosphere. But look at all this shit. There's nothing natural about any of that shit. These fucking weird lines of stuff, man. Definitely not condensation for all the bloody lunatics who seem to think it's that. Look at it. Look at what you're looking at. There is absolutely nothing natural about this shit. Look at it. You can see how chemically it is. How that is blatantly, in a straight line, been ejected from an aeroplane. Simple as that. And it's falling through the sky at a rapid rate. Whatever that is highly dubious. And you can see it there as well. You can see it above my head, and you can see how quickly it's falling through the sky. People think these skies are just normal and we're talking fucking madness, and it's all a conspiracy. Where the fuck do you think this cloud comes from all of a sudden? It was perfect clear sky yesterday evening, and all of a sudden this cloud is miraculously building up out of nowhere. And look how heavy it is, and look at the flat bottom to the cloud. There's nothing fucking natural about these clouds. Look, dead straight bottoms, dead fucking solid grey. You can talk about reflections from the sun all day long. If that was the case, then every fucking cloud in the sky would look the same. They don't. Or they do, weirdly, is more to the point, because they're all full of fucking chemical shit. Look at it. It's fucking horrendous. It's not often I rant like this, but this is a major piss take. There is no reason for there to be a single cloud in the sky today. In fact, 3 or 4 hours ago there was hardly anything. I didn't bother recording, I've been doing other things today. I thought they were actually going to leave the sky alone. But no, they've sent a couple of big whacking great planes over. I have heard a couple, not managed to see them. They've obviously been very, very high up, and spraying something that appears colourless and then is set or activated by something a bit later on. It's possibly the 5G, it's possibly other low planes. I've seen very often these low planes that come through and literally activate this stuff and turn it into a white or grey mass as it may be this time. I have no idea. There's one now, look. So there's a plane going over now, the top of that cloud, making absolutely no noise. Now this is what I have to point out to people. Planes that are not spraying make absolutely no noise. Planes that are spraying make a tremendous roar. Now what does that tell you? That tells you the roar is coming from forcing this chemical through these tiny little nozzles and forcing it to explode in the sky like it does. Chemical reactions everywhere you look. And no doubt this is going to be yet another fucking cloudy afternoon, courtesy of this utter bullshit which is going on above our heads every single fucking day of our lives without fucking fail. There's a reason we get so angry. There's a reason I do this every single fucking day. There's a reason I devote all my time to this, all my spare time, because this is going to be stopped. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there for now. This is making me a little bit angry today to see this today. This is next level. Absolute shite in the sky yet again. Fucking bastards. I hope they're happy with themselves, the people who do this. I don't know how they fucking sleep. I don't know how they function as human beings. I really do not. It's absolutely shocking to do this to other people. But nobody has any say in this. Nobody's consented to this. Nobody's done anything to say, yeah, spray the fuck out of our skies, why don't you? Every single fucking day of the week. And a fucking handful of people will take notice and be ridiculed and be told, nah, there's the moon, look. How does that work? Earth's shadow, my arse. The sun's there, look. Sun's there, moon's there, Earth's shadow doesn't fucking compute, does it? Maybe that's why they're spraying the sky again. Because it's out and it's so fucking visible that we live on a fucking flat Earth and not a fucking globe. Anyway, peace and love. How we doing, people? It's 20 to 2 on Friday the 8th of April 2022. And this is an absolute abomination of the sky yet again today. On the sly today, though, today they're using some tactics where they're flying very, very, very high, spraying something which appears to be colourless and appears to be nothing. However, that is clearly not the case, as I'm about to show you. As you can see, the whole entire sky now, barring a couple of tiny patches of blue, is blanketed in this fucking weird shit, wispy, horrible crap, which is going to cover the entire sky yet again. I've just spoken to a bloke and his lad on the way up from town, and I was positively hot walking up the hill. Not the case now. Here goes one of those loud fuckers now. You know for a fact they're spraying because they make an absolute racket when they go over your head. Regardless of whether you can see it or not, they are spraying, I can assure you. Planes going over your head that aren't spraying make hardly any noise whatsoever. These, on the other hand, make an absolute howling rumble. They're very hard to see today. They're flying stupidly high altitude and spraying this stuff. Whatever this stuff is. There's no salty taste today. Whatever it is, it's something totally different. And as you can see, look how rapidly it's dropping through the air. And as it drops through the air, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker until eventually it forms these dark grey masses of radioactive metal. And I can tell you it's radioactive because I can feel it through my head. I can feel pressure in the side of my head. I can feel the high-pitched ringing. It hasn't been this way for weeks and weeks, and all of a sudden, this last couple of days, boom, it's back again. And boom, the dark grey clouds are back again, apart from that little bit of reprieve they gave us yesterday evening. Now, I put a lot on this being because someone is trying to recreate April showers with this utter bullshit. For some reason, they will not leave the skies alone at the moment, and they are absolutely hammering them. Not even for a fucking day. Do you know what I mean? Every single day of your life, this shit is going on. And it's not often I'm angry talking about this anymore. However, today has really got to me because, like I say, it was crystal clear last night. It was crystal clear this morning. And now this miraculous layer of thick, black, I'm going to say black, it's dark grey cloud with flat bottoms. Since when do clouds have flat bottoms, for fuck's sake? And since when do clouds have square edges? I saw a square edge cloud when I was coming up the road. I can't see it now. However, yeah, I'm blown away, really. Like, this level of abuse going on above our heads, around us, you name it. No doubt there's going to be some miraculous April showers this afternoon, yet again. Did I just see some rain? Oh, well, here we go. It's perfectly on cue. Is it going to rain literally as I'm doing it? Just to prove exactly what I'm saying? April showers. I'm pretty sure I just saw a couple of drops. Yep, I just felt one on the top of my head. It's absolutely alarming. Like, how the fuck people can't see that there's nothing fucking natural about this cloud? Since when does cloud drop down from above? For fuck's sake. If it's condensation, it comes up from the ground. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult, man. And yet, for some reason, it is really impossible for the majority of the world to comprehend what the fuck is going on above their heads. Mainly because they don't fucking look. And they won't listen to anyone who's not in a fucking lab coat or on the fucking television. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, but this is what we're dealing with. And I've been speaking to quite a few people recently, and I think we're kind of on the verge of getting a plan together and somehow putting a stop to this, because there has to be a way. I'm not prepared to just stand by and make video after video after video every single day and not take some sort of direct action, because that is where we're at in life now. This is not getting any less. It's getting worse and worse and worse, it seems to me. I have conversations with other people and I think, oh, it's all right, we're getting there, do you know what I mean? And then you get a day like today, and it just, everything I've said just goes out the window, because I'm like, how the fuck can these people do this, man? Do you know what? Regardless of intentions, it's fucking happening, and it's disgraceful, quite frankly. And here we go. And here comes one of those planes that is going to activate these clouds and cause a cloudburst. Cheers for turning up, mate. Don't know whether you'll see him with my amazing camera. You'll probably hear him, though. There's no reason for planes to be flying around this low. And you could talk about them going from airport to airport all you like. I know for a fact that these are part of the geoengineering program and are very, very much designed for purpose. And this will either activate a cloudburst, or it's going to thicken up all this stuff pretty much in front of our eyes. Let's just watch it. See how quiet it is, though, really, when it's not spraying. Not really a huge amount of noise considering how low that plane is. It's not making a huge amount of noise. I hear massive, massive rumbles coming out of them. 3-4 times as high in the sky as that. Alright, let's see what happens to this massive cloud. Let's see how thick it gets and how quickly it gets thick. I'm just going to keep the phone on this bit of sky for a little while, and we'll see what happens to it. Because I've been watching this for a lot of years, and a lot of thousands of hours of watching this, and I don't normally get to capture these planes, these low ones that come through, because they come through fairly fast, and like normally I don't get a chance to get the camera out. However, I'm hoping you will have seen that, and we'll see how quickly this stuff thickens up. So there you go. I don't know how obvious that is to people. It's fairly obvious to me. Like I say, I've spent a lot of time watching it, and I pretty much know how it works. They send through these big low planes, and that thickens the cloud up and literally activates the radioactive particles to turn into these dense, grey, horrible blobs of so-called cloud. So there you go. Right, I'm going to leave it there. There's three videos that I'm going to be splicing together into this one anyway. So peace and love. Hope you're having a good day, and let's do something about this, people, because this is fucking beyond a joke now. Like, if you didn't see the first one, here's another one. Quick succession to follow it, just to make sure that we see it. It's almost like they're desperate for me to get the word out. This is what I mean. Like, this is very, very bizarre activity. So supposedly all these flights are cancelled, right? And yet we've got these massive, massive, massive aircraft flying really, really low, activating the cloud. The only planes that are flying ridiculously high up, so most people can't see them, and they are spraying something colourless which is then forming into this mass of shit as it drops through the atmosphere. And then these fuckers are literally activating it. This is unbelievable. I've never seen 2 in a row go through ever before, and I have spent, like I say, a lot of hours watching this bit of sky, and I have never seen two fly through low like that together, back to back. And there's another one over there. Blimey, they're really on it this afternoon. Do you know why? Because they're employing a different tactic today. Because they're spraying high up. There's another one just about to go over the top of that windmill in the distance. Low down, high up, or low down. Yeah, same thing. Same altitude, massive plane. So that's 3 in this tiny bit of sky in the space of 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Who knows? Anyway, as you can see, there's no doubt about it, that bit of sky has thickened up dramatically since those 2 planes have come across it. It's not fantasy, it's not my imagination. I'm showing you literally what happens in the sky. I don't know, because I'm high up, I get to see a lot of it, and like, it's almost like it's a testing ground up here. I don't know whether this is the case at all, however, it feels like it. So there you go. I was just about to stitch those 3 videos together, and that one appeared, so I thought I'd just... and there's another one. Oh, I reckon he's literally done a U-turn and he's flying across there now, to be honest with you. The bloke I just saw walking up the hill said they circle round here, and I was like, yeah, they do, don't they? They literally circle round low down. So I'd say that's the same plane. Large, low, not moving particularly quickly across the sky, blatantly doing something. Like, and I know it's firing a frequency into the clouds. Like I say, I've watched it time and time and time again, to set them, to activate them, whatever words you want to use. So we should come out the back of that cloud in a minute, and it's a right little demonstration lately. Like I say, I reckon they've showed every fucking tactic they use up here over the last month and a half, which is why I talk about disclosure and being at that point where this is kind of like the big reveal. However, it's unacceptable, quite frankly. Like, regardless of what intentions these are, whether these are white hats or Q or what, or I'm pretty sure it's not of ill intent anymore. However, fuck off and leave our skies alone. Do you know what I mean? We've all had enough of it. Like, it's beyond a joke. Like, nobody's fucking consenting to this bullshit. Like, and enough's enough. And here comes some fucking more fake snow out of the fucking air. And round he goes on his little circular mission. Look. And it is allegedly snowing again. Nothing artificial about this shit at all. The whole of our weather is 100% manipulated, controlled, whatever you want to call it, to create whatever phenomenon they want to create at the time. Today, on the 8th of April 2022, we have more snow after yet another beautiful start. There's no way it's cold enough to snow, man. It's 8 or 9 degrees. It's not fucking snow temperature. Like, I think this is very deliberate to take the piss, to say, come on, people, wake the fuck up, man. It's 8 or 9 degrees and it's fucking snowing. Get a grip. There you go, and here it comes. I'm quite glad it's happened now, because there's no like proof in the pudding, is there? Like, when you're filming something and you're trying to say what's about to happen and bang, it happens. Like, kind of pleases me and makes me realise that my efforts are worthwhile when it literally happens in front of my eyes and I've got the camera out. Everybody gets to see it. Like, as you can see, the snow is now falling. Oh look, it's the little polystyrene balls again. Hilarious. Here they come. And there's another one spraying over my head now, high up. I can hear him adding to the mass. What a fucking joke this fucking world is. Clown world is the fucking best way to describe this fucking planet, plain Earth. It really is. And anyone who don't get it really isn't paying attention for shit. Do you know what I mean? It's the most comical place you've ever fucking been, ever. Like, simulated world. Simple as that. So if we want a better one, it's down to us, but we need to fucking stand up and be counted. So there you go. Peace and love. Wow.